Hey guys, Mr. Polo here, and today I'm going to do the review of the 1-to-144 scale high grade Gundam Astray No Name. Alright, here is the No Name itself. Now, straight out of the box, I have to say that the colors on this kit is not color accurate. So, in case you're wondering, if you guys don't know by now, the No Name in the show and like in lineup is, well, it looks the whatever maroon you see here is supposed to be black, but unfortunately in the model kit itself, it's not in the correct colors. I mean, I don't personally mind it being this color, but although I would say it would be better if it was color accurate. I can understand why people are going around and saying that this kit is off. The color kit is not right. So I'll give them that, but yeah, I kind of wish they made it black, but you know, if you really don't want the color scheme, you just get some paint and spray on it, and yeah, then it'll look color accurate. Now, in terms of detail, well, there's not a lot of paneling in this kit as far as I know, but I mean, I try my best to do the paneling, but it's not as bad as I thought, and yeah, detail-wise, well, I mean, obviously the maroon is supposed to be black, but it's not the right color, but I'll let it off because, you know, I don't personally mind it, but if it was in the correct color scheme, then I would have much preferred it that way. Now, with your stickers, put the turntable aside. There we go. Okay. Alright, in terms of stickers, you get a fair amount, but it's understandable. You get the eyes, okay. Now before I go into the review, you may be wondering where I get this injury or something like that. That's because this is the reason why I got an injury on my finger and my hand. Because I was trying to open a pile of gold paint that I didn't use for quite some time, and unfortunately my hand slipped, and yeah, I got this mark. So this is the reason why this review was delayed. As I said, you got the eyes. The white on the mantle, which is the extension. It's supposed to be metallic blue, but I ran out of metallic blue, so I tried to improvise a color scheme that looks similar to that. Same with the back. You get a white on this antenna thingy, and you get gold in the arms, which is supposed to be the Lord Astray's arms, I guess. You get the metallic blue on the you get the metallic blue on the thighs, and there's gold trims inside, which you can't really see. And yeah, the gold on the arms on both arms. And I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the blue on the scope for the mantle, if that's the correct term. And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. Gold on the thighs, but you can't really see it, to be honest. It's not that noticeable. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the blue on the feet. Though this is covered, this one has a blue on the feet. Yeah. In terms of missing detail, well, the only missing detail you need to really feel is like the vent on the front here. That's supposed to be gold, but I forgot to paint that because I didn't check the manual before I actually built this. But yeah, in terms of detail, it's so-so. Alright, for articulation, it's not that great, to be honest. Okay, first of all, you get the head, which is on a double joint, but because it's not using polycad, it's using a proprietary plastic connection, so it's kind of awkward to move the head, because I find the head one of the awkward places to move around the head. Like, you can't even find a spot to actually grab it onto so you can move the head. So the head goes up and down, not that much. And yes, I gotta say, this V fin over here does not stay on very well. Even if I put blue tag on it, it's very loose. It can go up and down. It can go left and right, but like I said, I don't want to move it because it's really awkward to handle. The arms, okay. The arms, basically, it uses the some parts of the Astray frame, so it can move forward and back somewhat. It can go up about that far, which is not that much, to be honest. This arm can also move out, but because of the mantle, you can't move much. You can rotate the arm all the way around, but like I said, this thing's getting in the way. So actually no, you can move, if you kind of pull the arm, you can move out of the way. But if it's all the way in, yeah, tough luck. you can't move it. Rotation a little shorter. Double jointed elbow, but you only get 90 degrees. Ball jointed wrist. The torso is on double ball joints. You can only swivel. Oh, yeah, this thing is really awkward to handle, to be honest. Okay, there is some of an acronym, but it's really tight. And then moving the you can't really move all the way around because you can't rotate the torso all the way around because it's hindered in some areas. And I'm really worried about this thing is really awkward to move around, so I'd rather not move the torso. Front skirts are more together, but you are told to separate in the instructions. Side skirts are on ball joints. Back skirt does not move. The legs can go forward, not about that far. So my back out before it hits the waist, or is it? Yeah, before it hits the joint. Rotation at the hip. Double jointed knee. Again, you don't get much better. It's the same for this other leg, I think. Wait, hold on. Let me check. Be sure. Yeah, it's about the same. Let's see. The ankles can move forward and back somewhat, and it can move forward and back. It can rotate all the way around, and it's on a ball joint. So yeah, this armor flap here can move. So for articulation, to be honest, it's not really that great. Like, it's mostly hindered because of this extension here, and then the awkward positions of some armor. Like, so it's very hard to move this kit if I put it that way. So yeah, articulation not that good. Alright, for accessories, basically the only like what so-called built-in weapon onto the no name is the gauntlet saber. Basically, there's a hole here, and then whoops, there's a hole on the right arm, and you do get a green beam, which is from the high grade Gundam X. And that's it for the main weapons. Now, the main attraction of this guy is basically the no name unit. Basically, right now you have this in the D extension mode, but there are two other modes you can convert it into: the B Smart Gun mode and then the X-Connect mode. Okay, so basically what I have here now is in the D extension. So I'll be right back and I'll show you what the B Smart Gun looks like. Alright, here's the B Smart Gun mode. Now, again, this is really awkward to... Oh, flip this up. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... basically, this mode is really awkward to handle with. Like, I mean, I gotta say, even though this mode was cool, putting it just assembling this kit together just makes it really awkward. Especially the no-name unit just really tend to fall off a bit easily, I thought. And yeah, I forgot to mention, just again, open left palm hand. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, yeah, it looks cool, but to be honest, I'm not really impressed about how this guy turned out, like, in terms of this mode. I mean, it looks cool, it shoot from here, but what else can you do? Like, that's it, really. And hey, there's a third mode, which is the X-Connect mode, which I'll show later, so I'll be right back. Alright, here's the X-Connect mode. Now, again, it's a little bit awkward, especially when putting this, this thing into the back of the back. It's just really awkward to find. I had to fiddle around there until I find the perfect spot where I can push in the no-name unit into the gun. And yeah, it's a little back heavy, but I mean, yeah, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's a little. I mean, it's cool, but I wish it comes with effect parts where you can actually, like, you know, make it as if it's a nitrogen activated. And yes, by the way, the antennas which are facing forward now flip back. So yeah, the more I want to display is just basically the D extension. That's all I want to do. The B Smart Gun, the X-Connect mode, it's not too bad, but like I said, if the no-name unit engineering it a little bit better, then I would have liked it a little bit more. Alright, for comparisons, let's bring in something that's somewhat based off the Astray no-name, the real great ref frame. Yeah, the Astray no-name is a little bit taller. Yeah, just a little bit. And of course, the mobile suit that you kick butt with, actually. The Double Diver Ace. Yeah, it's really sad how this guy kicked butt and this guy kicks that butt. Like, it's really sad, but you know, they look good together, but you know enemies, but yeah. So yeah, that's the review. I forgot to mention that since this kit is based off the high-grade Astray frame line, you do get some leftover parts. Firstly, you get the A1 runner, which is the arms, the feet, the waist, the chest, and you do get left palm, open left palm hand. Right palm hand. Sorry, right palm hand and right holding hand. A2 the same thing, except portion, and you also get extra left-handed covers. And unfortunately, in case you're wondering, you can't really make a symmetrical version of the Astray No Name, even if you buy two kits, because there's some parts which are kind of, I guess, missing, like in the process of making a full asymmetrical kit. And yeah, I'll mention, yeah, just to get some of the podcasts as usual. So yeah, that's the review. Right, that's the review of the high-grade Astray No Name. Now, for I guess 1800 yen, I'm not as impressed with how this guy turned out. Like I said, I'm really happy that I got this as a birthday present, but unfortunately, the build was fun. Yes, I agree. But when I was playing around with this kit, I was a bit more frustrated than actually impressed with this kid. Like, there's so like the No Name unit. Okay, basically you get the beam sabers, that No Name unit, which is kind of 3 modes, and that's it. It's not much to do with this kit, to be honest. But I gotta say the details. Well, the color is off definitely because that maroon is supposed to be black and not maroon. The articulation is not that good because of the armor, the design. But if they could implement the design a little bit better, then yeah, I wouldn't mind about it. The accessories, well, you get a beam saber on the right arm and then the No Name unit. That's it. And if you're wondering, does it come with a beam saber for like the being handheld? Unfortunately, no, it does not come with it. So, yeah, it's a cool design, I have to admit. But if they could engineer this thing a little bit better, then it would have been like more fun. Like I'm not rushing this build or having, because like I said, my hand's injured, so at the time when my hand's trying to heal, I was playing on this kit for a bit. But unfortunately, it's not as fun as I thought. Like, I mean, the build is fun, but when I was playing this kit, it's not. Everything's like falling apart, and there's so much things going on, especially on the right side. Like, you can't do much of it. So, yeah. So overall, do I recommend this kit? Oh, if you really want a Astray No Name, then I mean, all means go ahead. But do be careful because, especially the V-fin and the No Name, I'm really worried about this thing breaking apart. But overall, if you want to get this kit, if you want to add it to a collection, I'd say pass on this, because like I said, unless you can make this kit look better and do it better, then yes, go for it. But other than that, if you want something to play around with, then I suggest you pass this. So yeah, so the guys, thank you for watching this review, and now I'm finally back to do reviews and unboxings and builds, basically, since my exams are over. And yeah, thanks for the guys, thank you for watching this unboxing review, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace out.